Hello there, everyone, and how are you guys today? Well, we would just like to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Now,
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you on this fine Monday evening? Well, I hope you had a wonderful dinner and I hope everything with you is great and your day was copacetic. Well, speaking of that, baby Crone and she wears scarves. I'm wearing scarves. So she got a scarf, I got a scarf. We're the scarf family. How about that?
Yes, we are.
All right, then I did not feel like doing my hair or doing it. I just wanted to be me today. So, and that's what it is. Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
All right. So with that being said, let's just get into it, sister wives. And I want to read on Karen Hugler. So stay tuned for that. So let's go ahead and get a read on what's going on here.
Yes. So with Real Housewives of Potomac, we are on episode 4. And this episode, the ladies have made it down to North Carolina.
Oh, they're in North Carolina.
Yes, they're in North Carolina. Yeah, they are in North Carolina, and Mia has this rental place. 2 of the ladies have to share bunk beds. But here's what's really important to highlight.
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline. I had to think of her name for a second.
She's pretty to me.
Yeah, she is, but some of the ladies are starting to realize that she might be, and this is not my words. They said this.
In love.
Yep, in love.
Clearly.
Obsessed with
Clearly. Mia done did something to that woman and she can't get over it now.
And she gets upset. She's like, I'm not her side chick or her sidekick. She's like, I'm my own person. I
believe all that. When that person was at the table talking, and what's her name?
No,
Mia's girl.
Oh, Jacqueline.
She was like this. And then that wasn't good enough. Well, I knew her. I'm like, oh no.
Yes.
Ooh.
She even asked Mia when she had her new friend, Jessie, come in. She was just like, did you replace me? Yes.
What Mia said? Mia said she needs my breasts. She didn't say that. No, she said she needs my milk. She needs what she say?
Yep, that she needs her milk, nurturing, guidance, whatever.
Where milk come from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mia freak. Mia freak, he licked my feet. I'm embarrassed.
Friends.
I'm embarrassed, but I liked it. Mia freak. Mia a freak. But I have to say, she's living her life out loud.
She is.
She's not apologizing. It is what it is. I stay with my husband. My husband is old. I'm not in love with him, but I love him. We got children. I got a man. Look, I can live that life. Shoot, let me stop fronting. I can live that life easily.
Well, how do you feel about Gordon hanging out with Ike and Mia?
That I would not want that at all. At all. And if it was, I would have to still show if that was me. If that was me, I would not fake. I would still kiss and hug and do all those things that I was doing in front of my husband, even though he would be my ex-husband. And he'll be forced to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that way we could stay whatever this is of our new family. And the man that I'm with will feel nothing but respect for him because he's sick. He needs me, and I'm not leaving him for you or anybody. So I get it, Mia. I get it. It just looks.
The way she phrased it.
It just looks trifling.
Yeah.
It looks trifling. I get it, girl. Trust. I understand, but I know what it looked like. It looks stinky. And in your case, for someone else, like if it was me, bleep that. If it was me, you're grown. So I don't have to worry about, you don't have to just blot it. She's grown, but Mia have little children.
Yes.
So if the children were of age, I don't know. And then the man is wanting to claim one of the sons. That is just the son. That's just too much for me. That's too sloppy. I could never be that sloppy. Never, ever be. And I would never take the children away from him. Never. Especially that's the one thing I would give him. Even if it was the baby father, it will always be yours. You'll never know, because I would never do that ever. And that's where I think Mia's sloppy. But Mia let it know, excuse me for my language. Mia says, I'm here, bitch, in charge. I rule these ninjas. That's what she's like. She's like, I'm it. I'm it. But I tell you one thing. If it was me and I went to that place and I was in a bump bed, I'm out. I'm out. I'm call me snooty. I'm out. And because I don't want to share a room with a bunch of people. So that would not work for me unless she told me in advance.
That's true. If
you would have told me in advance, okay. But you didn't tell me, and I got to share a room with, like, say if it was sick.
Yeah. And Mia's justification of that was that they're the new girls in training, so they're in boot camp. Okay.
Every time Mia gives something, she always gives something that's always off.
She does.
Mia is a tinkling cymbal. That's what Mia is. She glitters and make a lot of noise. That's what she is.
Right. Speaking of which, she also happened to get a bit messy, and you also said it, about Stacy and how she isn't fitting right with the group.
And she's not, and they all admit it.
Yeah. They all admit it.
Who was that girl that was who we like? And she used to be a part of the show. You know who I'm talking about. The brown girl. She was really, I can't think of her name. But anyway, that's who replaced her very well. I think that's good. I like her. I want her to stay. It's something about her I like. She reminded me of the other girl that left. So I think that was a good match. However, the other two black girls, was it 2 or 3 of them? How many new of them was it?
We have Stacy, which we already talked about. Kiara, who got into that fight last time with Ashley's party. Jassy, who's apparently friends with Mia. So right now, that's about 3 new girls right there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's all the new girls.
And already they coming in cliquish. I don't like that. It's like they coming, and these new shows, it's like they coming in gangster. You got to understand, these women, no matter how much they bicker or what they do, they used to the camera. And you coming in and you think you're going to just, you're going to just speak from your chest? No.
Speaking of which, I think it was Gazelle that brought up how Ashley felt about what Stacy, was it Stacy? Had said, oh, yes, it was Stacy, because Ashley had mispresented Stacy's situation.
What do you mean?
By saying that Stacy had a friend.
No, she does have a friend.
Yeah, she does have a friend, but Stacy just took it some sort of way. So Ashley is like,
I think Stacy she didn't feel as though that it was, what's her name? Ashley placed to tell. And in the manner in which she did it. It was messy. But if you be around, you'll understand that's just the way Ashley is. It wasn't personal with Ashley.
No.
And if she gonna get you, she gonna get you. That's just what Ashley does.
Yes.
She gonna bring it. She gonna bring the gossip and even herself. So, Ashley, just be cool. Don't bump up against her too hard. Don't let her fool you. Don't let her. She could be a Tasmanian devil. Don't mess with Ashley, okay?
Yes.
Just leave my little Ashley alone. That's my girl. That is my girl 100%. They already got rid of my other girl, Robin. They got rid of my Robin, and I miss her. I miss her on the show. I miss Robin.
I do.
And but yeah, I really do. The only reason I would love for them all to come back, I would love for Candace, but it's no peace with Candace.
We actually have some peace besides Karen.
And I think that Wendy is better without. She's coming back more to the Wendy I like. The Wendy I used to say I love, but now that Candace is gone, I like that. and Gazelle and Karen, they're able to mend their fences because that's all they have. So I mean, but Robin been there from the beginning.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like it. But the show started with Karen and Grant, what's her name? Gazelle as the Grandons fighting over that stupid title. And no, she can't be the Grandon.
Yeah, I think it's time to pass it on to Gazelle now.
It's Gazelle because you have a record. I'm sorry. Yes. You can't be. Not a good representative of that. No.
And you're a little too sensitive about it too. She wants to sweep this so much underneath the rug, Karen. She's like, can you ladies stop making jokes about it? I understand.
Did she say that?
Yes. She's starting to feel like.
And if it was somebody else, she'd be doing the same thing or if not worse. Especially if it was Gazelle, she'd be all on the camera.
Right.
Maybe you give her a drink. You could hear. But at least Gazelle is not doing that.
No.
This is a terrible thing. And I want to know, I'm going to read a quick thing on Karen. Is there anything else you want to say that happened? They had the little boat ride. Talk about that.
Yes, that was on the boat ride where Karen
was on the boat ride.
But yeah, all the ladies
all the ladies were on the boat ride.
But they were like separated in their two little cliques. It was kind of like the OGs and the new girls.
Yeah, I didn't like that, but okay. But that's Mia. And I didn't like that, but
yeah. One thing is that it seems like Karen isn't trying to take any heat because Mia, again being sloppy, tried to expose messy at the very end with a to be continued. Dropped a nugget saying that Karen was with somebody.
But I bet you Karen won't go off on her like she did on what's her name? Because Mia's girl.
Oh, Jacqueline. Yeah, she went off on Jacqueline.
Oh, I think that was too harsh. I mean, I understand you was calling Jacqueline to I don't know, to vent, talk, and she let you down. I understand it, but I have never in my life heard Karen use the MF word. I was so disappointed, and I know that ain't nothing but stress. Yeah. That's why I'm reading on her right now.
She was silent last season. This season,
it's
all on her.
What's going on with Karen Hugler? What's going on with Karen Hugler?
She finally.
Well, we know what's going on. How's her mental? How is Karen Hugler's mental? How is she coping? How is she coping? Last time, how is she coping? All right. How is she coping? I see a card. That's not the card I would put out, but it's talking to me.
Okay.
Here's another one. All right. So I'm going to have to say a block, huh?
I said that card that just fell out looks more fitting.
What I see here, I see harmony, I see joy, I see marriage, I see home, I see community, I see celebration. I do see that, but you all know that's upside down. Right? You already know this. So let me just tell you what this card. It says personal celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others. That sounds more right. Like I'm doing this because I really want to get this in because I'm going to go in on her in a minute. And lack of support is a breakdown in communication, home conflict. Remember that I'm saying this. And transition and what's that? Transition and trans science. I don't know what that word is. It's that transition. I may be saying it because, you know, when they bite funny like that, I don't know what it is. I could be saying it wrong.
You're right. I have no idea. Transcendence?
I don't know what it means, if you can. Well, anyway, and then we have here.
Meditating on it.
What does it mean? No, yeah. How did you know? I was just looking down, so I was because I was just getting ready to go in, and I didn't want to look up, so I was just staring at the card.
Transcends.
Transcends.
Transience. What does it mean?
The state or fact of lasting only for a short time. Transitionary nature.
Thank you. That was good to look up. So anyway, so as a reader, this is what I see. What I see for Karen, I see that there's trouble going on in her home life.
Yes.
Okay. However, the card says short-lived. We'll see about that. But I definitely see tension. How also I see here as a block for her. I definitely see that Karen is going through a really big transition in her life. I see Karen is going through a reckoning, a day of judgment. This is the judgment card. So that's a day of reckoning, a day of rebirth, a day of change. So I definitely see those things going on with Karen here. Also, I see the cup. I definitely see emotions. And in the read, it was like I am picking up that there is another male in it. And I think that her husband, I'm reading, what's her husband? Ray know about it. Maybe can't prove it. I get this funny feeling. Ray know this relationship is breaking up the marriage. However, I just think that Ray can't perform like he used to. And I think Karen needs more. And I think that maybe there might be an agreement to some sort, if you know what I mean. Everything I say is allegedly. And the reason why I say that, I see Ray, and I'm going to see, because he shows up again here. You see here where it says cups. That's the emotion. So there's a younger man. Whoever she's seeing, he's a bit younger than her. How younger, I don't know. But I definitely see somebody, and I definitely see feelings going on in this relationship. I really do. But I definitely see old Ray as the sturdy person, that's the strong, the emperor. He comes off as the emperor, the one that's in control, you know, and I see him there. So he's very much in her life. What's going on in her mental? And her mental, Karen is worried to death. Karen done worked so hard. That is the 7 of Pentacles. Karen has worked so hard for her life. Karen is wondering what is going to happen. Karen can't see the light from the tunnel. She can't see clearly right now because she is so stressed out. She's stressed. She's looking at all her work. She's looking at her, what is that? Not her persona, but people care about their reputation. Her reputation is to pots right now. You know she's the talk. You know that we're talking. Yes. So you know where they live, they're talking. And she's on TV, Facebook, Splash, phone, everything. Yeah. And now talk of a relationship. I don't know why Karen just won't admit it. There is a man in her life. Yes. Thank you. The base is it. I definitely see some kind of loss for Karen. I see a loss for Karen. I really, really do. This is the 5 Pentacles. And I see a loss for her. A great loss. This is a loss she's going to feel. I feel a loss for her. I feel a loss. Not a loss where she'll be out in the cold, right? But a loss like something that is going to really be very sad, that is really going to be a dark day, or something very sad, something very troubling, something that is going to make her feel like she's freezing on a summer day, isolated. You understand? She's going to, she's getting ready to go through something. Or she's gone through, because we're looking at this in the past. Yes. So she's gone through something. Everything we see now, I don't know how far in the past we are. I think just maybe 8 to 10 months in the past. Pull up how his current case go before I go any further. Okay. Because I don't know if this is the case, but that ain't going to stop me from going in. I just want to see, because this is where I'm at here. But now I want to zero in on the present. This is all past. What they say, if they didn't say anything, that's fine. Yeah, they didn't say anything. All they said was Karen Hugler tried to have her DUI case dismissed in July of 2024. And that's it. Yeah. Did she see the court?
I'm not
They
sure.
didn't say. I had to see. I don't look up anything. I don't look up. As you can see, we look up nothing. We whatever we get, we get. Whatever I get, we get, and whatever she helped me. They don't have nothing on that case, so they must be holding the information. So let me go on. So obviously, she's not arrested.
No.
So we can start that. We know that if she was arrested, I think we would know that. So she's not arrested, but did she lose her license or something? Or I'm sure she had her case. They said she was trying to overthrow it.
Yes, she was trying to overthrow.
So she didn't do that.
Yes, she hasn't been sentenced for her DUI arrest yet.
What did it say?
She was charged with several offenses during her arrest, including reckless driving, driving while under the influence, driving while impaired with alcohol, driving with a suspended registration,
What?
and failure to notify the administration of a charge to her address within 30 days.
What?
Yes. However, months after her arrest, Karen requested to have the case removed.
Are you kidding me? What nerve? No. Oh, Karen, no. And this is her second. That came out on the show. Your second. Oh, Karen.
Yeah, Karen.
Didn't know all of that. That's why I like to keep it 100. So let's go in. No wonder she's going through a rough time mentally. So I don't know her sentence or anything, but let's see what the next card is. Lovers, Kern's got a boyfriend. Kern is seeing somebody. Kern got a significant other. He showed up again. How does Kern feel about Ray? It's like with Ray, this sounds weird because they seem like the perfect couple, but I can only tell you what I see. The nine of wands showed up. So that meant that Ray must have gave her a psychic blow. Ray hurt her in some way. Ray hurt her in some kind of way. You want something to say? Ray hurt her because I see here that she hurt and Ray hurt. They have hurt each other. I see that. I think that Ray has hurt her and that she has hurt Ray. I see the wands, and I see that Ray is like the emperor. When I think about Ray, I get this feeling when I was young. When I was young, I was a whippersnapper. I was the man. I was the Bill Gates. That's what she called me. I was one that she looked up to and that had power and that's that and now I just see him as old and I don't have that like that anymore. And so understanding that, I think that he's not the young man he was. And she wants a young man. I'm trying to be delicate with this.
Right.
Because Ray just can't do it for her. Not the way she wants. And it would be fine if Karen was home with Ray and she didn't have a show and she wasn't on a show and she wasn't doing all these things, and then she wouldn't be exposed and then she wouldn't be wearing fancy clothes with Gucci and all that. She wouldn't have a little facelift done or Botox or fillers. Well, no, she didn't have facelift. So she wouldn't be doing all of that. And because she's doing all that, she's out in the world and Ray is not with her. So she's a beautiful woman. So you know men are going to come. That's like honey. So the bees are coming home to mama. And she knows it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Same thing with Gazelle. Same thing with Gazelle. But I can say this, no offense, both of them are aging rapidly. I don't know if it's the light-skinnedness.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, because light-skinned people, we age unless you really, really take care of yourself. And you can, but they look old. Those other girls look like they're children.
But I think,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but isn't Gazelle and Karen the oldest out of all of them?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. They could be because Robin is gone, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
All right, you can keep reading as I try to find that information.
I
if
have
can find
froze in my mind. Yeah, I think this guy, really in a relationship with her is there for her. Really, she's really liking this guy. hmm I don't really have much to say about Kern because unless I got to give up time, but I have to go and do another reading. I don't want to exhaust myself. But right here, this is what I have. I think this is enough. I think this is enough for now. But right now, whatever they're doing, let me see. Kern is in trouble with the law. And, she's gotten, I don't know if she had a court case. I don't see it. Maybe they'll postpone it.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. It's so quiet.
Yes.
I don't know. And Bravo obviously is keeping her secret.
I think that's her request because she's trying to even keep the ladies from talking about it on the show.
Which is so unfair because if it was the other ladies, Kern be eating up, teasing, laughing, joking. Kern is a mess too. So you know what? What goes around, come around. That's karma. Yeah. So you done did some mean things and come out like you being nice. Like I didn't like what she did with Gazelle thing. Regardless, that wasn't cool. You didn't have to do that, And I didn't like that at all. I didn't think that was cool. What do you think?
No, that was not cool at all.
So anyway, this is my reading, but they made up. Hopefully Kern will do better. But this Kern in this show is unrecognizable. Yes. She is so quiet, so distant, so stressed. She is burdened. But right now, as she's doing right now, I have no idea. I do not want to go into that because obviously they're saving it for next season. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope you enjoyed our commentary on
Real Housewives of Potomac.
What's
episode 4 of, I think we're in season 9.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We'll see. But then we're in one of them. Yes. But I hope you enjoyed this episode and this quick reading I did on Kern. And with that being said, sunflowers. So anyway, I always like to read these cards at the end. And I just picked to say, I didn't read Kern's card. So let me go ahead on and read what her card is. And put my glasses on. Thank you, baby Crone.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay. It says, this is a no, this is darkness plus sorrow, a sadness hard to accept, the pain of disappointment, frustration, loss, not able to see clearly. This would be what we would call the Three of Swords. She is very, very distraught.
Sound about right.
I read this because this says what's going on now.
They always sound up right.
Not there. So yes, this is a no, and that means she did not beat her case. No, she did not. She's in a very dark state right now, and I don't even know if she can drive because this was her second offense. So now, sunflowers.